did bring you.
I'm in the church. I love coming to church.
You do?
Yeah, I love coming to church.
Why do you love coming to church? Cause why?
Brother Mike's a good preacher. I like listening to him. And every once in a while, I just want to say, amen! But I don't do it because he won't let me.
I don't think that's my fault.
I think everybody knows it is.
Well, so you're happy to be here?
You better believe it. I am happy to be here. Hello, girls. Hello, boys. And hello, moms. Hello, dads. And hello, grandmas and grandpas. And if there's anybody in this, in-laws, outlaws, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Well, I think you just did your greeting.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Oh, how about a Bible story?
Good suggestion. Bible story.
Bible story.
All right. Let's talk about David.
No. Nobody wants to hear you talk about yourself. Man, don't you hate those people that's all they do talking about themselves?
You don't hate anyway.
Let them like them. And I'm not sure I'm liking you.
I brought you here.
Big deal.
Well, we're going to talk about David.
No. Nobody wants to hear you talk about yourself.
We're not going to talk about me, David.
No.
We're going to talk about the David that lived in the Bible.
Ooh, here's a little squirt to live inside the Bible.
I didn't say he lived inside the Bible.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he lived in the Bible.
Well, I mean, he lived back in Bible times.
Oh. How long ago was that?
Oh, long time.
Long time.
Over 1,000 years.
Over 1,000 years. Yeah. He is one old dude right now that he smells. Yeah, I know how to do. How old are you?
Doesn't make any difference how old I am.
Yes, it does. I might want to sing happy birthday.
Well, it's not my birthday.
Good. Won't waste no cake on you.
Well, David lived back in the Bible times. And when the story began, David was a young lad. Young lad.
Young lad.
I mean, a young boy, probably older teen, something like that.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Well, David was up on the hillside.
What's he doing up there?
Well, he's taking care of his father's sheep.
He was.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, you make sure they have good food to eat, good green grass, and fresh water, and you protect them from wild animals. And David was willing to lay down his life for those sheep.
He was?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that sweet?
He was. He loved his sheep.
He loved those little sheep.
He sure did.
I love those little sheep.
Oh, you do? How many sheep do you have?
I ain't got none, but I had some. I love them.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, he was taking care of his father's sheep.
You know, it's,
And while he was doing that, his brothers were down in the valley fighting.
didn't they like one another?
Yeah, they liked one another.
How come they were fighting?
Well, they weren't fighting one another.
They weren't.
No.
Who were they fighting?
Well, they were fighting the Philistines.
The who?
The Philistines.
Philistine.
Yeah.
What inning were they in?
What?
What inning were they in?
Inning? What inning?
Yeah. He said they're fighting the Philadelphia Philistines.
No, it wasn't the Philadelphia Philistines.
No. Pittsburgh Philistine.
No. The Philistines were just like a nation of people.
Yeah.
And they were very, very evil, very mean.
Yeah. I don't like them already. Did they like them?
No.
Did they have sheep?
I don't know if they had sheep.
No.
He wouldn't take care of their sheep, would he? I wouldn't. So, the problem is, the Philistines were fighting the children of Israel.
The children of the Lord.
That's right.
The children of the Lord.
That's right. And the Philistines were winning. Don't say,
Well, I did.
I said the children of Israel were losing.
The children of the Lord don't ever lose. Man, you're on the Lord's side, you ain't gonna lose. Man, I tell you, false prophets, they said in the last days they will arise false prophets.
I am not a false prophet. At this point in the story, the children of Israel were losing.
I don't believe it.
Well, if you were down there, you would find out something different.
What do you mean?
Well, part of the problem is they weren't trusting God.
Really? Yeah.
You see, the Philistines had this big old fella fighting for them. He was their champion. He was their leader.
And he's in trouble. And he fighting the Lord. You don't lose when you're on the Lord's side. I tell you, man.
Well, at this point,
They were not losing.
believe what you want.
I will. That's fine. Children of God. You can three cheese brownie. That's all you want to.
Well, the Philistines had this big old fella.
Yeah.
His name was Goliath.
Who?
Goliath.
Who?
Goliath.
Did, did you say Goliath? That's the dumbest name I've ever heard. Goliath, Goliath, Goliath. I can't stand it.
Wilbur, get up here.
Goliath. Oh, that's dumb. That's the dumbest name I've ever heard. No, Goliath.
Wilbur.
Yeah.
Wilbur. Wilbur.
Yeah.
Goliath just happened to be a giant about 9 feet tall.
Did you say 9 feet?
9 feet tall.
Goliath. What a wonderful sounding name. I just love to have a name like Goliath.
Oh, you would.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Goliath was their champion, and all of the children of Israel were afraid to fight him.
They were. No wonder, man, the dude was a giant. 9 feet tall. Why'd they give him a little sissy name like Goliath? I know, I love that name.
Yeah, you do. Well, anyway, David decided to go down to see his brothers. He's going to go take them something to eat.
He better stay up on that hill where it's safe. Don't come down here, David. Almost called him Goliath. Yeah. But that's your fault. Mine.
Well, David decided to come bring some food for his brothers.
Yeah. Come bring us some hot dogs.
No, I don't think they had hot dogs.
You'd have started this, wouldn't you?
Well,
Hamburgers? No. Gonna bring him a Big Mac.
no, not a Big Mac.
I know you'd start that. You know those 9 billion that they sold? Mm-hmm. There's about 1 billion on there right there.
Well, he decided to bring him, like cheese and bread, that sort of thing.
Oh, some toasted cheese.
They might have made toasted cheese, I don't know. Well, anyway, he came down and he went over to see the king to make sure that he could see his brothers in battle,
Yeah.
And the king's name was King Saul.
Who?
King Saul.
King Saul.
You're not going to make fun of his name.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna do that again. King Saul. Yeah. Was he tall?
As a matter of fact, he was tall. The Bible tells us he was very tall.
Yeah. They call him Tall Saul. Was he Southern?
I don't know.
Was he from the South?
I don't know if he's from the South.
If he was, you could say, "How y'all, Tall Saul?"
Well, let's just say he wasn't from the South.
Yeah. Well, that did a good thing.
So, David went up to see him.
He did.
And he said, King Saul, how's the battle going?
King Saul said, don't ask, don't ask. He wasn't very happy about it.
No, he wasn't happy about it. He said, I'm afraid it's not going well. The Philistines have this huge giant, and I mean, he's twice as tall as any of our men. And he comes out every day challenging the children of Israel, and they're all afraid to go fight him.
Yeah.
Every day he'd come out and say, send me a man. Send me a man this day.
Get it down, dude. Get it down.
That's about what he sounded like. Send me a man.
See, I knew that too.
Send me a man this day. Well, all the children of Israel hide.
They gotta hide. I found me a little hidey hole and get in and color up.
Might as well have done that because they wouldn't go out. They forgot whose side they were on.
They were on the Lord's side.
That's right.
And they were losing big time.
Oh, I thought you said the children of Israel never lose.
Yeah, you didn't tell me about that giant.
Oh, David wasn't afraid.
Did what?
David wasn't afraid.
You've been smelling them sheep too long. It'll affect your brain, man. You're living with them sheep day after day. These stinky little guys.
No, he just realized who he was.
He was David. The sheep caretaker.
Shepherd.
Shepherd, yeah. That's what I was trying to say. You just couldn't think of it.
So he was not only just a shepherd, but he was a child of God. He was part of the children of Israel. He was inherently God's chosen.
Yeah?
Yes.
So he wasn't afraid?
No. He said, I've killed a lion, I've killed a bear.
How'd he do that? Was he Davy Crockett?
No.
Killed him a boar when he was only 3. David! Hey, he was David.
But not David Crockett.
David the shepherd boy.
So, sure enough, David said, I'm not afraid of him.
No, I'm not afraid of him. He know Goliath's going to make a little greasy thought out of him.
He said, I'm not afraid. I'll go out and face him.
Huh. I don't think I'd have said that.
David knew who he was. Remember, he was a child of God.
That's right.
So he wasn't afraid.
No.
Because he knew the Lord was on his side.
Yeah. Still wouldn't have gone.
Well, that means you didn't really have the faith that David had.
No.
So they decided they was going to put King Saul's armor on him. Because David didn't have any armor. He wasn't a soldier.
No.
But King Saul, remember how big he was. He was a big, tall guy. David was just a young boy.
Yeah.
So it was way too big for him. David said, I can't wear this. I'll go out with the way that God has taught me. I'm going to use the skills and the talents and my faith in God that God has given me, and I'll go out and face the giant.
Yeah.
So David went down to the river.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no. He gonna go down to the river and drown himself. He gonna commit suicide. Chuck suicide.
That's not why he went to the river.
No. He went down to that river to watch the fish swim by.
No. He went down the river to get some rocks.
Rocks.
Yeah,
He went to the river to get some rocks.
he did.
He didn't have to go there.
No.
You could have found plenty of them in your head. But Mike, you ever notice when he says amen, you hear it north back there? So like in a tin cup.
Well, he went down the river to get 5 smooth stones.
Smooth stones, yeah. 5 smooth